I'm just kidding. It's not that. We're not doing Rickrolls. Hi everyone. Welcome to the what's it called? The community night. Yes, community night is here. Hi. My name is TheShagsworth. Thanks for joining and watching the VOD, whatever it is you guys do. I appreciate it. We got our shades on because the future is bright here. Bad joke. Hold on. Is there a button for that? Yep, that's there. Here we go. Maxter, what's going on? NCAP, how you doing? Welcome. Pinging music better than Herbs and Zombie are talking about. Nice. Well, we're live on Twitch and we're live on YouTube. So wherever it is that you may be watching, thank you. I appreciate it. I've been trying to keep these things rolling. We're refining the schedule, my schedule, trying to keep my brain sane, myself and Aurora. She's a wonderful mod who's actually here tonight, sitting in the back room, waiting to be called forth. But we've been working on refining the schedule and getting everything sort of in order for the future. But rest assured, we're going to continue doing community nights. Right now, we're doing the first and third Friday of the month. I'm going to try and work it out to do gaming with you guys on the third Friday, but the first Friday being like kind of like a talk story, doing like a, just chatting about whatever comes up. And then, get you guys involved. I've enjoyed so many of you who have joined the community over the past year and a half now that I've been sort of like back in the full swing of things. And I want other people involved. I want to, you guys have been very generous over the years in, your monthly subscriptions, donations, all that stuff has been amazing. So getting you guys involved is important to me. Movie nights every other Thursday. We moved that to every other Thursday rather than every Thursday. So next week we are going to watch Everything, Everywhere, Always, All at Once. What the hell is that movie called? Well, you know what it is. That cool multiverse movie with Michelle Yeoh. So that's going to be next week. Discord is starting to get revamped a little bit, moved around. You guys notice there's some events that are in there. You guys can let me know that you're joining if you would like. It gives me an idea of who to expect, and also gives you guys sort of a preview about what will be happening on those days. So those are some new features. Killbot, what's going on? How's it going? Good to see you. I have my beer tonight. No coffee. I know that's weird for me, but I do have a beer in my little tiny cans. They're normal cans, just small. I don't know. That's it. It's been an interesting week. I'm doing good. It's Friday. I got through this week. This week was a little hellacious at the beginning, and then as it progressed, it got a little bit easier and better. I got to head on some work. So next week it should be much, much easier. But yeah, I'm happy this week is like donezo, and we're getting into the weekend now. It's a 3-day weekend. 3-day weekend. I love it. We're actually gonna camp out with the kids tomorrow night in the backyard, make a fire. So it'll be good times. I just wanted to watch this week's AEW Rampage. I don't even watch wrestling anymore. I should get my kids into it. Anywho, we got the wonderful mod, the wonderful, lovely Aurora to join us. Bye. See,
I put back on this filter. I couldn't decide. This one just feels more natural.
Yeah, I don't know why the sunglasses became a thing. It was just like a fun thing that we did, and then I just kept going with it because it was just a good time.
You're camping tomorrow? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, we just decided tonight because we were thinking about going camping like from Sunday to Monday because it's Labor Day. So we're like, let's go get a campsite, but all the campsites are booked, and we've never taken the kids camping, so we were like, I was thinking, let's make sure that they can do it, like they can hang. So let's do it on the backyard. We'll have like a fire, make some s'mores and all that. And kids are stoked. We'll see how well they do like outside, because you've been camping before. Like, camping is great, and then you get out there and it's all like sweaty and hot, and there's no air conditioning.
Are you only doing s'mores? You're not gonna like roast hot dogs?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I probably will. I didn't even think of that. Let's get a couple. We actually have a couple of like metal skewers that we can like. Yeah. So I'm excited for that'll be fun. That stuff is hard with kids, but you got to do it eventually. You got to see if they're into it. What's up, Brainmaker? And because the week was so like stressed, like it was just like almost nonstop. I got home. I was like, I need to go get some beer right now, just because I don't even drink that much, but after a hard week, a beer just feels so good.
I don't like beer. I wish I liked beer. I like try to drink beer, especially when I'm bowling for some reason, because I feel like it's what people do, but I'm just not good at it. I think it's gross.
I love it. Well, I'm drinking the award-winning Pabst Blue Ribbon. Blue Ribbon beer.
I think the only beer I've had that I've been able to tolerate was Dos Equis.
That is a good one. This was America's best in 1893. Personally, I think it should be the best beer in 2022, but
Hold on. Let me check something. Please hold.
Yeah.
I mean, don't hold for me. I'm just turning off my camera.
Yeah, I don't like PBR. Get out of here, Birdman. You don't like PBR. What's the matter with you? PBR is I don't know. Beer in general is just an acquired taste. You either like it or you don't. I feel like I don't know. I think it goes for like any alcohol, but it's just an acquired taste. You have it a few times and you learn to like it. I don't know. God, what's going on? There's been a lot of talk about, just looking on Twitter, there's been a lot of talk on like TV shows and such that just started. Everyone's up in arms about Rings of Power, the new Amazon show for Lord of the Rings. No one's liking it. I haven't even watched it yet, so I can't even really comment on it. Hey, Radio, what's up? How's it going? The Rangs of Power, the cock rangs of power. It's I don't know. To me, the show production value looks fine. I don't know. I don't know enough about the lore to fully weigh in on it. I think people are being unfair at times. I'm ready to watch the back of my eyelids for a bit, but I'm going to try and stay up a bit longer. How goes it? It's going well. Just starting with a little community night. What's up, Codenomics? We're here on Twitch and we're on YouTube. So if you hear me talking to people that aren't talking, it's because they're on other platforms. Yeah, it's going well. It's been good this week, but
that way I can lean back. I don't want to be so stiff.
There you go. Unwind.
Actual sunglasses.
Chicken wangs of power. I don't know. I think when it comes to the Lord of the Rings stuff, people wanted a certain thing. It's much in the same vein as Marvel. We all expect one thing, but are delivered another. And but I think I don't know. I've been on this sort of weird fence since the teaser was dropped that the production value looks good, but I'm upset that they can't use like a majority of like the lore that's already been established. Like that kind of sucks.
Is that new show coming out?
Yeah, the Rings of Power.
I saw
it just dropped. Yeah. It came out last night it came out.
I think it looks good. I remember saying to Tyler that I would probably watch it if it was a movie.
Right. Yeah.
I just don't. I'm kind of over the adaptation of movie things into shows.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like more power from the story if I'm watching it all at once.
Yeah, I could do both. Like, I started watching House of the Dragon, the prequel Game of Thrones story, which I was nervous about that too, just because of how TV shows are being made. But like, that's a show I want to see in like little parts because there's so much, like the world is so rich with detail. And I don't know, like this is a departure from what we had before. The Lord of the Rings were movies to start, and those were great. But now it's like everything needs to be a show. Because I guess you just got to milk it for what it's worth. Like TV shows are trendy. And I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. I think you're right. I think a lot of these stories can just be told in movies and probably come off a little better.
I think it's because what I feel like shows are doing. So a lot of shows I see now are doing things that should be in one season. So they either go off topic and continue trying to squeeze as much out of it as they can, or they try and like do these like one-off seasons where it's like, okay, well, this season was this season was this. I will tell you a show, it's separate, different topic, but one show that is doing that really well is Bridgerton. I don't know if you would like it. It's very heavy in the romance and the drama. But so it is modeling the books because the books are about the different siblings. So each season has like its own sibling attached to it. It's really neat.
Okay.
But as far as like these like Marvel things becoming shows, it also then you're like supposed to kind of know what's going on for the movies, and that means that you're supposed to keep up with shows and movies just to know about the next. It's too much.
It is. I think that might be something that's sort of ruining entertainment, is that there's sort of like a need to know like all the details of it. And maybe that's what ruins my viewing experience with this stuff sometimes, is that I've read so many books, I've read so many comics at this point, that knowing so much of the backstory and what the characters used to be take away from like what's actually happening on screen. So I don't know. It's and that's why like part of me has given up on a lot of the Marvel stuff, because, and I've said it before, this is not for me. Not just because, like, again, I don't care about women in prominent roles. That's not an issue to me. It's they're being written for a crowd that doesn't have any awareness of the comics. The first saga was done in a way that approached everything and included both like comic book fans and a newer audience. And this is like, now we've gotten to a point where it's just like, you got to read both and appreciate both. Or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just mad. Maybe I'm just an angry person.
I think that what it sounds like is maybe you expired. Like maybe the interest has expired for you. Maybe it's time to move on.
It's likely. I mean, I said today in a back and forth that we were talking about pre-show that I'm just done. I'm done with Marvel. Not necessarily in an angry way, but I put in a lot of time. I was hoping that things would change and become a little different, but it's just not shaping up that way. And so someone else can enjoy these shows. Someone else can cover them. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. I don't have enough time to dedicate to that and the other things that I really like to do. Shag's angry person? What does that make me? Crippled old man riding a bike, Codenomics.
I mean, so like it's kind of like Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So Star Wars, it's not new. Like you've probably loved it for like 20 years now.
Yep.
Like, at some point, it's gonna disappoint you. Like anything that way will disappoint you at some point.
Yeah. Well, it's I mean, as you get older, like you've appreciated what's come before, and you become jaded. You
also have to realize that like the the initial person doing it's not doing it anymore. It's
Right.
going to continue to change perspective as it continues to change people doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just sad, I guess. It's hard to let go of those things. There's a lot of good memories attached to them. And again, if I could separate out in my brain that like I know what these characters were beforehand in the written form, then I would probably enjoy them more. You know, if I looked at them more objectively.
See, and that's kind of where I've had to, because that sentence you just said, that's kind of where I have to take it. I have to like step back and go like, those memories aren't gone. I still have those good memories. I can still go back and watch the things I enjoy if I want to. Just because I don't like what's new doesn't mean that stuff that I really enjoyed and liked is gone.
Right.
And there was probably a time, I'm sure, at something that you've liked recently, like where you were like, you know, leave it there, don't make a second one. Right. And then they made a second one and it was trash. Like, yeah. And that's when it's like, okay, well, at least I know I can enjoy the first good one and I never have to touch the second one.
Right.
Because in your mind, that story was completed for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. Oh, who do we got here? We got the man of the hour, the video editor, the Rock man. What's up?
Looking at StreamYard because I didn't even see you joined. I was like, who's here? Where are they?
I think it's weird. I don't know what a guest looks. Actually, I do. When I was on the other show, I couldn't see. The only thing I could see were like the video panel previews, and then I couldn't even see the chat as a guest in someone else's stream. It was so weird.
Where are your sunglasses at? Come on now.
Yeah, Rock, where are your sunglasses, man?
I use them. They're in the car.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to go get them.
That's fine. Rock's the rebel, the outsider.
That's fine. I got a nice little fuck you for you.
Oh, nice.
But it's
nice. Wait, hold on. I got this for you, though.
Shut up, bitch.
There you go.
You gotta work on your soundboarding. You can't make it obvious that you're gonna press it. Like I see your hand going to the soundboard.
Shut up, bitch.
No one will ever suspect this.
Actually, it's funny you did that because I actually started the show by like using it, pretending to Rickroll everyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In like
That's
2008, when I first heard about that, I like was trying so hard to like mock his. I was like, I don't understand what he's like, how he's doing it. I just don't know how he's doing it so smooth looking.
There was a really funny TikTok I saw. It was like, I'm going to teach you guys the most offensive and dangerous move in all of karate or whatever. And he's like, what you got to do, like, he goes, elbows at your side and your fists about 6 inches apart, and you're just going to shift them from side to side. And he goes back and forth, and then the song just like kicks in and starts, and it just rickrolls everyone.
Have you seen the new thing?
No.
He like did an advertisement where it's him in like an updated, like he's doing Rickroll updated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's kind of crazy. Let me see if I can find it.
Rick Astley is a national treasure. He is.
Yeah, here it is.
He should run for president because he'd never give you up and he'd never let you down.
I put it in the private chat.
Oh.
You should play it for like a second. It's kind of weird. I was like, you kind of aged kind of hot, but at the same time, like,
yeah, he looks like a, yeah. Well, let me, this dumb thing.
And he did it for like an insurance company.
All right. I gotta make it obvious I'm not a boomer.
Yeah, Kai has 9 and I want to Google search what this movie is. This series.
It's weird, right? I feel like I'm seeing
It almost looks like someone pretending to be him.
Right. That's why it looks
Yeah, I
weird.
don't-
I'm like like the whole Avril Lavigne thing. They like did some weird plug in here.
It would be cool if he was actually singing and they weren't dubbing like his original song in there. That would be much cooler.
Yeah.
Heron of Alexandria, how's it going? Good to see you. Hello YouTube and hello Twitch. We're live on both of them, by the way. Is he really? I don't think that's really him singing like now. Like I know that's his voice.
That was him singing. Yeah.
Was it? Oh.
I don't know if that's him singing, but
No, I don't think that's. I think they used a previous 35 years ago.
It sounds identical. Hold on.
it sounds a little deeper.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just listened to a preview again real quick. It sounds old, but Trey says yes, it is. So I guess I have to believe Trey.
I don't know why. Like the part that's weird to me is like the updated part. Like it's weird to see like a barcode because like his video is so old looking. Like like I don't want to imagine him in 2022. Like he's just stuck. Like
yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, I just Stone Cold Steve Austin that beard all over my beer all over my beard.
That beard all over your beard.
He did a new song with NKOTB. What's that? New Kids on the Block? Yeah, it must be. How did I man, I am good. New Kids on the Block. Whew. I know my stuff.
Bring back the time.
Interesting. I wear aviators too. Yeah, Heron said I should get a pair of aviators, and I don't know.
Did New Kids on the Block make anything that I would know?
Oh, I'm sure. Because it's where Marky Mark and Donnie Wahlberg like came from. Mark Wahlberg and Donnie Wahlberg. That's like where they got their start. Trying to think of what their most famous song is.
This is kind of like it.
Oh my god, I don't even know. Step by Step, is that the one? Is that the one that they're so known for? I'll Be Loving You Too. Dark Biden.
Video is a little weird, but I like the song.
Is that them? You got the right stuff, baby. Is that them? Step by Step, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Step by Step is the one I remember.
Let me see.
If there's one thing that's going to bring everyone together, it's New Kids on the Block. The new national anthem should be Step by Step by New Kids on the Block.
I don't know that one. I don't know this one. I don't know that one. No.
Get a pair of Ray-Bans. Well, these are about as Ray-Ban-y as I can get. Ray-Bans are expensive. And I heard that like Ray-Ban is owned. Ray-Ban, most of the like big sunglass companies are all owned by like one company, and everything's made by like, well, they're all made in like Southeast Asia for about 50 cents a piece, sold at like an 80,000% markup. Shags, you remind me of Will Ferrell version of the song Afternoon Delight. Okay. Eventually will be the Imperial March as Biden makes the Secret Service dress as stormtroopers.
I don't know. I played a most popular New Kids on the Block little video. I don't know any of those.
It's a little bit. I mean, New Kids on the Block is a touch before my time. Like it
says 1984.
Well, I think. Okay, let me see. glasses made by Luxottica. Is that what it is? I wear brands by Luxottica. Armani Exchange, Arnett, Elaine Mickley, Barberini, Brooks Brothers, Burberry, Coach, Chanel, like every single premium brand of sunglasses is made by that company.
Monopolized.
Yeah, everything is made by them. I don't even know where I saw it. I was watching something and they were saying how it's like it was probably a TikTok, honestly. That's where I get my news.
You knew you were a TikToker. A diehard one.
I like like there's a couple of pages I follow on TikTok that are just like guys laughing at memes. Like it's one of my favorite, those are some of my favorite accounts because I laugh at the memes, but I'm also laughing at how hard the people are laughing at the memes. My wife thinks it's obnoxious and stupid. I think it's great because one of the accounts that I follow will do it to Chuck Norris memes, and those are so good. I posted one in Discord like a week ago, and I was like laughing so hard I was crying.
Oh. I feel like I now see that you can see everything I'm looking at.
Yeah, so don't pull up your hub account there. That would be bad.
Not the hubs.
I should put that on my soundboard, actually. What am I doing?
I don't know. Are you even a content creator? Come on now.
Nope.
Focus.
All right. I got to go to bed at a normal human time or have Shags kick me a link to join. Yes, Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He simply pushes the earth down and all that. Yeah. Well, no, my favorite one that I posted in Discord was Chuck Norris was dropped twice when he was a baby, once on Hiroshima and once on Nagasaki. It's so dumb, but it's so funny. Sure, I'll kick you the link, Codenomics. I always like rapping out with you, man. At this point, you're a VIP because you just inspire me with your bike riding. I'll follow you. I'll follow you anywhere.
Codenomics.
If I were on,
Are you a Gothix viewer?
he may have
Sounds so familiar to me. I mean, I know him from you, but like, it sounds familiar otherwise.
Right.
Yesterday, it was Weird Rock. So,
Oh, yeah.
Space Zombie was like in the chat, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to play. What's that game you guys are? Zombie Army Trilogy." And he's like, "I'm going to play Zombie Army Trilogy with Herbs and Rock Reina." I was like, "That we know who Rock. You could have just said Rock. Like we know who that is. Like
it was abnormally formal."
I was like, "Ew, it's kind of weird saying your name all formal like that."
We were planning on playing with Sir Rock Reina at some point.
Just call me
So Rock Reina.
Rock Reina. It's Rock Reina.
Indubitably, yes.
Let's see.
My best friend for the longest time on her
So done with that game.
Which one?
Oh yeah,
The Zombie Army
What are you
Trilogy.
doing?
It's 3 games in
Yep.
one set, so it's long.
I have the one just called Zombie Army Trilogy.
And either someone is drunk and not able to actually do anything, or is vomiting on stream, or it's absolutely insane. I'm talking, we can't get through any of them.
It was a pretty good game that I remember.
Those
It's a
games
good
are
game.
fun. It's just, I think playing 3 of those games right in a row is a lot. What's up, Codenomics? Samir, not gonna work here anymore.
Not gonna work here anymore.
What was released from McCracken saying? The only ones that I find cringe are the ones that laugh and then they get wheezy. No, I love those guys when they're wheezing because it's so funny. Love them. I'll listen to them all day.
You like Wheezy laughing?
Yes, it makes them.
He finds it funny.
I like it so much.
I can't stand that one sound clip they use all the time, but that one guy. I'm like, just
Oh, that
stop.
old it's the Spanish guy.
Yeah, it is so annoying. Oh, makes me want to punch a puppy.
Don't punch the puppy.
You just reminded me. I don't know if you guys have seen the old Proud Family, but like the fucking neighbors, the neighbors' grandpa's laugh. Ugh. You know, have you ever seen old Proud Family, or did you only watch the new one, Shags?
I never watched that show. I watched a little bit of the new one, and I was just like, "What the hell is this?" Like, it's just annoying.
There's a new one?
Is
Yeah,
it the cartoon?
Yeah, it's a cartoon about a black family.
Yes, the Proud Family. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus,
Yep.
I didn't know they made a new one.
Yeah, it's like a woke version.
were you guys talking about the Keck guy? Is that the Keck W like laugh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, with the Spanish guy.
I have nice hair. Yeah, I don't know how much longer it's gonna go though. I feel like it's almost time to let it go. The hair, like when I brush my
your
hair,
become your beard?
what's that?
They said, when does your hair just become part of your beard?
Right.
Where's the separation? Pull your hair back. Oh, okay.
That's
my profile right there.
Whatever comments on my hair, jeez.
You always have a hat on.
Yeah.
Ready? Head reveal.
Yep.
Bald.
There's nothing there, you son of a gun.
I like your absence of hair.
I work hard on it.
You got a little bit of stubble on there.
Yeah, I haven't shaved since this morning.
Let's say, do you bick it? Like, do you
every day?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because my hat's on. God, hold on.
Do you get sunburn?
Gotta like.
He doesn't hear you.
I wear a hat all the time, and so right up here, right behind the little annoying thing on top, where the hat presses the most, it's not.
You got an engine right there, do you?
But no, it's not like thinning or balding. It's just my hat is always wearing it down, so it looks like a bald spot.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, no, I'm not even dealing. I used to have a mohawk for the longest time. I had a mohawk, like a real mohawk, not one of those like little pointy, like a straight, just
right.
And I wore a hat so much that it would like go to here, and then to there.
Oh man,
it had this look like a gap about that long.
Oh, see, I'm starting I know you're supposed to lose a lot of hair. Like every day you're supposed to do, I think, between like 50 and 100 strands of hair. But like when I brush my hair in the morning, like there's a lot of hair that comes out, and it's alarming at times. And like it just feels like everything is like thinning out, and I'm like, at some point, I'm just gonna have to give up the fight, because I don't want to be that guy who is like holding on to dear life with hair, but it's obviously very thin.
Just your hormones, like me.
You're losing a lot of hair when you brush.
Wait, what?
You're losing a lot of hair, like.
Well, it feels like it, like I don't know. It feels like.
Shag's gonna get some Rogaine.
No, dude, I refuse.
Keeps.
I won't do any artificial. If I'm losing my hair, it's time for it to go. I'm not going to pretend and hold on. And same thing with grays. I'm going to let them grays fly, man.
I have
do you know what kind of head shape you have? Like if you look like an egg.
It's a bit. I have a big
head. Hold on to it. If you have a peanut or an egg shaped head.
I have a big dome. It's just round.
I have this one white beard hair, and it grows faster than the rest.
Yeah.
And it's not gray, it's just white.
Yep. It's like see-through. It's like so.
Yeah, it's like Casper the Friendly beard hair.
Yep.
And I'm just like, my mom tries to make fun of me. I'm like, nah, that's cool with me. I'm good.
Take Viviscal. My dad takes it. It's just vitamins. Maybe. I guess vitamins are okay. I don't know.
Workout.
Yeah, well, the bike is the very beginning. Thank you. By the way, Codenomics would be the inspiration for me to get on the bike and start getting my fat ass moving again. I didn't go today because my wife went out with her sisters.
Oh, did you see my tweet?
From this morning?
Yeah, what was your excuse? No, continue with your excuse.
My wife went out with her sisters tonight, so I had to put all the kiddos to bed. But my plan is to do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or like every other day, do a ride. But you're no, it feels good though. It feels like I haven't felt this good, like coming back from a nice long ride, and like your body is just like your blood's pumping. Like my legs are sore. Like even like how out of shape I am is like my hands hurt from like holding the handlebars like so much.
Right,
yeah,
like right here.
Yep.
Buy a don't. I mean, you can try them if you want. They have the grips that kind of go. This is hard to do on a camera. It kind of goes like out towards the end. That kind of goes down and back up. The ergonomic grips. I tried that. $50. I'm like, yeah, this will help. Didn't help at all.
Okay.
I got a set of bullhorn bar ends.
Okay.
And I'm like, my bike is right there. It's charging. Well, my lights are charging on it. I have like a charging station for my bike. But they're like they kind of go out and forward.
Yep.
And that way, when I'm riding, I can kind of just while I'm riding, I can just shift my hands like that.
Right. I actually do have those. I do have those. I think I have to make a couple
drops or they go out.
No, they go up and up and out. Yeah. And I think what I have to do is I have to do a couple of things. I'm going to bring it up to the bike shop and like tune it up, but also like adjust it perfectly for me. Cause like, I know on bikes, you're supposed to like have mostly full extension on your legs to get the most like out of it. But like, I was also noticing that maybe this is my seat, is that my seat was pretty uncomfortable and my toes, they weren't going numb, but like they were definitely tingly by the end. So I need to make a couple micro adjustments to do some microaggressions on my bike so I can
those. Can you see them like that?
Yeah. Those are newer versions of what I have, but yes, those are
Amazon $10.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and they just
prefer swimming. Or...
Oh damn it! Now my cord's all caught in my bike.
But yeah, the bike is nice because it's low impact. Low impact.
Yes.
Better than because running, I'm just too big. Like every step is like 200 pounds on my knees, and I can't do it anymore.
I weigh 245 pounds. I am not running.
Yeah. I would prefer a morning ride like you're doing now. Like it looks like you're getting up like 5 and heading out. Like I would love to do that.
I'm up at 4:30 and I'm out the door at 5 and I'm back by 6:30, pushing 7, depending on how long the ride is. But I am taking breaks. You know, I do 12 to 17 miles every morning. Every morning. As much as I can.
Yeah.
Especially at certain, we had thunderstorms, but I get about 7-8 miles in and I stop, wait about 10 minutes and then get going again.
Yep.
Oh, I'll be back.
Yeah, sure.
My kid's being loud.
Okay. Do your thing. What's up, Sheep City?
What's up, Sheep?
That was really confusing. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That was confusing for me.
Way back in the day, I used to do swimming. So I used to run for like my cardio, and then I would do like basic like circuit training, and then I would swim like 10 laps at the end. That was like back when I was a college athlete. And like I would love to get even like halfway back to that. It would be so awesome.
The lowest impact exercise that you can do. So.
Yeah, my knees just can't handle the high impact stuff anymore. It's too much.
I have like super bad chest fractures in both of my legs.
Oof. Oh, I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Yeah, and nerve damage. So
The way I work out, I'll just take my toddler to a park and let him run around, and I have to chase him, make sure he doesn't run to the road.
This is my usual workout. 12 ounces at a time. I will do walks during the day. Like if I have to go somewhere like on my center, like sometimes I have to go check out a vehicle at transportation. It's like the very farthest point from where I am. So I'll just take the longest route there and then drive and then come back and then walk the opposite way back to get like.
is Sheep in the call?
He's in
No,
the
he's not.
No, just me.
That's why I was like, what is happening?
That's funny.
I saw him in there and I knew I was walking away, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna drop that in there real quick.
It was perfect. Oof. Yeah.
Actually, just recently found an indoor pool because I was going to the Y, and like no matter like despite what people say about the Y, it's actually been like the one I went to was pretty clean.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my biggest fear, is that it was going to be nasty, especially their pool.
Yeah.
But they did keep it pretty clean. But since I moved from Tennessee, I was trying to find the closest one from here. It's like 25 minutes. It sounds like I'm not about to drive that every day. That's not
Right.
happening. So I found one that's probably like 5 minutes away at some place called Fitness Edge, which is really cool.
Cool.
So
I wish I could do swimming. I love to swim, but my back.
Oh.
It was 7 years ago. I had back surgery.
Wouldn't it be good for you though? Because it
is, but at the same time, it stretches. It kind of you kind of stretch a little bit, and then afterward, it's not bad for my back. It hurts like hell.
I can only see like aquatic physical therapy being good for your back, not swimming, because that is a lot of that's a lot of stretching you.
Just the floating. It feels great when I'm doing it for the hour, and I don't do it enough, and that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
If I did it every day for 2-3 weeks, then I'd be fine. It's more annoying than anything else.
Yeah.
So I stick to my bike and my weights. And
are you sticking with your diet? You said you were doing keto or carnivore?
I tried carnivore.
Yeah.
One, it's just too damn expensive right now.
Yeah. Yep.
God, eating healthy is expensive enough. Eating all meat, dude, everything is doubled.
Yep.
I mean, I eat a lot of meat as it is anyway. A 60-pack case of eggs is like $17 now.
Holy crap.
At Walmart. It used to be like $9.
Yep.
6 months ago. And I go through, as it is, I go through 5-10 eggs a day.
Yeah. Like for your kids and stuff?
No,
or
me.
Just for you.
He goes, just no me.
I eat, the little sausage links.
Yeah.
Little banquet sausage link thingies. I eat 9-10 of those. Usually about 6 eggs, 2 hamburger patties, for like before lunch.
Yep.
Yeah, I eat a lot of, sheep.
Oh my goodness.
Don't tell the squid that. Yeah, we usually get the 18-pack of eggs. And like now that I have to cook breakfast for my older boy, because they don't have now that he's in kindergarten, they don't have like breakfast like they do. Like at daycare they did breakfast meals for them, but at kindergarten they don't. Well, they do, but it's like you got to pay. So I'm like, well, I'd rather just make breakfast. So I'm making some eggs. We were like rip through the eggs then, because I'm like, well, if I'm making him some eggs, I'll make myself some eggs. So it's an easy 6 or 8 gone in one shot. So it's Yeah, eating good is like it's so expensive now. Unless you
Yeah.
grow your own food.
My breakfast is like 4 or 5 eggs with some sausage patties, and then lunch is usually a couple hamburger patties with eggs on them.
Mm-hmm.
Dinners, maybe a couple hamburger patties, maybe some more eggs.
Yeah.
You know, I eat a lot of meat and chicken and pork, and I made like a little pork roast the other day
Yeah.
and ate that for dinner. So I'm not carnivore, but it's close. I mean, it's close.
Right. Like the eggs are like the only thing that's technically not carnivore.
No,
right?
eggs are good.
Really?
Yeah.
I was under the impression that like carnivore was like straight
God, it
like
depends on who you ask.
red
Some
meat.
people are like Nazivores. Oh my God, you can't have it. It has to only come from an animal. Okay, so I can have cheese. No, not dairy. It's like, well, it comes from an animal.
Right.
You know, you can't have coffee. Really? Come on, calm down.
Yeah.
So, depends on who you ask. Most of the places I've read, they're like, yeah, dairy's fine in moderation. Eggs are perfectly fine because they're just protein. I mean, carnivore diet it's damn near pretty much just keto,
Right.
but stricter.
I was gonna attempt keto. I think what I'm starting off with is just moving to like low carb because like I'm so used to just like packing so many carbs into my diet because it's easy. It's easy to do it, especially when you're making like food for like the family. And
That's
I was
where it's
just like,
hard is with kids around.
yeah. And I told my wife, I was like, I need to cut like carbs out because that's what's like holding everything in. Like I need like just better food. Like I'll eat brown rice, like, but like let's cut the white rice out, do some like whole wheat stuff and like really cut it back. And she said the same thing. She's like, it's hard with the kids because you want to make things that they're gonna eat and not,
How's your
just
portions?
my portions suck. I'm just it's
That's
too
like I would recommend that's where you start. Jumping
Yeah.
in straight to portion cutting and carb cutting is going to be a lot.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
What I ended up doing was I ended up paying attention, not doing the whole, oh my God, I have to have 3 calories at this time. But I started paying attention to what I was eating. Eating
Yeah.
the same, but paying attention to what I was eating. And then going, okay, I can get rid of this and this.
Yep.
And then I cut down and then I went down when I went on keto. Because keto is, you still have to pay attention to calories, but the carnivore diet is eat all the meat you want.
Right.
But the cool thing about going high protein, high fat, very low carb is you get full quicker.
Yeah, that's true.
You get full, I mean, not right away, takes a couple weeks, but eventually you get full quicker. I mean, I went from December, I was 300 pounds, just a hair over 300.
Wow.
I went from my back surgery, I was at 310. I went down to 250 and couldn't break that. And then my shoulder injury, and then before my shoulder surgery, I had hit 300 again.
Wow.
And right now I'm down, the lowest I have been, good God, since 2007. And it's just, and that's that riding that bike, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You gotta buy my viewers. We're gonna be famous.
I think you mean.
All right. So what are you down to now? Code.
246.
Nice. That's awesome.
Dude, and it was like lifting dropped me down to about 250, and I just plateaued there. 250, 260, 250, 260.
Okay.
And I'm just going to close the Twitch chat. YouTubers are missing out on the Twitch chat there.
Yeah, right.
But once I started riding that bike, I started dropping off at below 250. It's a whole
Nice.
other world. And
Yeah.
once you learn how to pedal properly, once you learn where your seat sits properly.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see my tweet the other day about that YouTube channel that I can't think of?
No, probably not.
GCN Global Cycle Network. They
No.
have a bunch of YouTube videos. Super cycle nerds. I mean, like the cyclists that you roll your eyes at and cuss at on the
Right.
road.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of videos that are kind of geared more towards new riders. Not like I'm learning how to ride a bike, but I'm learning how to properly ride a bike.
Right. Yeah.
And they had a video about, about saddle height. And I'm like, they're like, yeah, 1 millimeter can, make your hips hurt or not hurt. I'm like, okay. So I moved my seat up 1 millimeter. Actually, it's probably about 2 millimeters. And whole other world. I was riding faster. My hips didn't hurt. Yeah.
You didn't feel like a pregnant woman when you were done?
Yeah. That and how just pedaling instead of just pushing, you got to kind of push and sweep at the bottom.
Yeah.
Helps me go up hills better. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, it's funny because you were getting your bike or whatever. And I was saying like, there's some things I need to dial in with my bike. Cause I basically just fixed up some gears and the brakes on it. And then I was like, oh, I'm just going to go. And there's a bike shop, like literally like 2 blocks from my house. So I'm going to bring it up there and have them. Cause I know like your pedal should be like basically just shy of a leg extension to get like full like power and stuff out of it. But like, like you said, I'm probably off by like a millimeter or 2 and it would make the difference. Cause my feet were like at the end, my feet were kind of, they weren't numb, but they were kind of like tingly. And
on the outside of your feet?
It was weird. It was a very
closer to the crank.
Okay.
That's probably the part that's hanging over the side.
Okay.
Also wear as stiff as sole shoes as you can. Nothing soft.
Yeah, the soles on my shoes are like about as flimsy as they get. They're like my Nike running shoes. So
nope, no running shoes.
I'm gonna wear my leather boots then.
Yeah, I mean, hell, motorcycle boots. Hiking shoes are going to be better than running shoes for that. Quick trick. Next time you hop on the bike, go to pedal. Put your heel on the pedal.
Mm-hmm.
And when we're all the way at the bottom, your heel should just be touching it. That's how high your seat could be. If your heel, if your leg, touching it and heel and leg straight.
Yeah.
If your leg is bent and your heel is touching it, then raise your seat up until that stops, and it'll change. It'll change your world.
I can't wait. You make it sound so sexy. Like, it'll change your motherfucking
world. Change your world.
That's some bicycle ASMR over here.
Right.
I'll give you the best foot orgasm you've ever had.
Dude, man, for real, I could use one.
Be careful what you look up, though, because, God, bikes, man, I'm learning now. I'm like, I love my bike. And I'm like, oh, you can do that? Oh, yeah. I want to do that now. It's like guns, bikes, Jeeps, and pickup trucks. They're just big boy Legos.
Yeah,
it's just nonstop. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I can color match this. Oh, I can.
Yeah, all the accessories that you can get now.
I got a 21 speed, 3 geared in the front, 7 gear in the back, and now I'm looking at I'm pricing out 1x12 speed.
Oh man.
And cranks, and that requires. And it's like that is like cool. That's gonna be $200 for that. Awesome. But that means that I need new shifters.
Right.
Okay, that's not a big deal. But now my shifters are integrated by brakes, which means I need new brakes, which is like brake handles, which is like, okay, that's cool. You know what? While I'm doing that, I might as well go hydraulic brakes. Then I'm like, okay, that's cool. And so now I'm like, I want to, easier not have to have a front, shifter. And now I'm looking at $1,000 for a $600 bike. I'm like,
right. I was going to say, it sounded like a $1,200 upgrade right there.
And everybody's like, well, why would you want to put that into your bike? I'm like, just buy a $1,200 bike. I'm like, yeah, but built, not bought.
Right. Oh, it's something to be said for customizing your own little setup and rig, and you already know that bike. So.
And when I get all this tore off, I'm gonna go down and have it be blasted and Cerakoted the color that I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a money pit.
I said a couple people in Cloud and Newslad. What's going on, guys? Legion of Memers. What's happening?
I like to walk too, but I'm fat.
I just with the walking, I literally just do. I don't know. It's like when I'm at work, I'll just take long routes to things. Like if I need to go to the office, sometimes I'll walk the opposite end of the building, walk outside and around to the main entrance, and come back in just because I'm like, I don't really need to be anywhere, but the extra steps will just help. Like I know it's not nothing crazy, but
the main entrance to my office is right there.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, I don't know. I just try and even with the kids, like I'll try and take walks with them like at night, or my wife will always want to drive somewhere, and I'm like, oh, well, the park's just like it's like half a mile down the road, but it's downhill, and on the way up it's uphill, so that's a little bit of a workout. So let's do it.
Oh, bike trailer. I don't know, how old are your kids?
5 and 3. Like they're learning to. They're on like the training wheels right now, but
2-kid bike trailer and go on rides and tow them around.
Yep.
I tow my 5-year-old. She's almost 6. I tow her. We went on 2 weeks ago. We went on like a 25-mile ride.
Damn, really?
Yeah, we went down, and she has her favorite restaurant downtown Fort Worth, and she's like, I want to go to the Goat. I'm like, okay. So we rode and ended up being like 25. I mean, with tons of stops, stop to eat lunch, stop to go to the park, stop for here.
Right.
And yeah. And every little step you take when you're walking, it all adds up in the end.
Yeah. My goal every day is 10,000 steps because I sit at a desk all day. So I was like, 10K is good for me. It's like a good goal to have. I usually get pretty close to it. I don't always hit it, but I don't know. I'm trying. Point is, I'm trying, I guess.
I am at 1777 right now.
1777. What am I at? Let me see. Who's atting me on Twitter? What's going on? Where's my step counter?
Can't at you at Twitter anymore?
7K. I'm at 7K. No, you're not. No one's allowed to talk to me on
that. Fuck you, people.
Yeah. Exercise has become my thing. Which I thought that would never happen when I was younger.
Right. Well, it's occurred to me, like, I'm not old. Like, I know I'm not old, but I'm 37. And, like, how I felt when I was 22 is exponentially different than I feel now. Like, I still feel good, but, like, when I push my body, it's the recovery time that it takes for me to, like, get back to neutral is... It's hard, man. I can like, and like just the cracks and the creaks, just getting up from my chair. It's like,
yeah, but that hot shower after a 2-hour gym session or a 30-mile ride is like just, oh God.
Yep.
That's the best thing in the world.
Yep. Heron, thanks for the shout out on Twitter. Appreciate you. What
about you two? That we totally excluded you.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
I don't.
Again, like I
exercise.
Like I said, I take my toddler to the park and just chase after him.
That's fair. Yep.
I'm almost as bad as a CrossFitter. I ride a bike. I exercise.
Every day on Twitter, we get to see where he rode.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool. The videos are kind of cool.
Dude, that's a cool app. Anyways, I don't want to.
Sorry.
For now.
Shut up, Shags.
Oh man, I'm almost out of beer.
That's a sad day.
You're drinking beer?
Yeah, dude. I got my award-winning Pabst Blue Ribbon, man.
So where's the beer?
It's right here. What?
It's a can of water.
As my friend in Germany might say, it's driving beer.
It's driving.
That's what he called Coors Light. He was like, we call that driving beer here.
I call it urine.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as Corona.
Well, Coors Light, yeah. I like Pabst Blue because it's cheap, but it does have flavor. I generally, if I buy beer, like I'll buy an IPA. And then if I really treat myself, I'll get a good bottle of bourbon or scotch, like just to have and then like sip.
But that's not beer.
No, I know,
If you want a
but
good beer, get a nice or bourbon or barrel aged imperial stout.
imperial stouts are good.
We were talking about beer, so it's like, okay, I'm done with this. You guys are boring.
Oh wait, she was on private chat. Oh,
Does she have to go?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? My favorite beer of all time that is like you can't really get it, I think, anywhere but like Northeast is what is it called? Dogfish Head. Dogfish Head, they make different like blends. It's a 60-minute, 90-minute, and 120-minute IPA. All varying degrees of alcohol like content. So that's like my very, very favorite. But I don't know if you can get it outside of the Northeast anymore. Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah, you can find them. I know down here you can find them every once in a while.
Okay.
They're getting relatively. I mean, back when I was in Cali is like mecca for microbrews.
Yep.
And that one of the 5 things I miss from California is the beer. Northeast thing.
Let me see.
I'm gonna have to send you. Can you get? Are you allowed to get alcohol mailed to you?
I think so.
Depends on your state and city.
Yeah. Oh, depend. Oh, wait. Shags might not be able to live in there.
Yeah, Utah's weird. Well, I can know.
Are you allowed to have beer?
Yes, you're allowed to have beer. Like, I can get beer at the local gas station. I can't get liquor except for at a state liquor store. So beer, I'm sure you could just
state liquor store.
Yeah,
that's never heard
New
of
Hampshire's
like
the same
ran
way.
by the state.
Yep.
Well, damn, I thought Texas was bad.
No, yeah. It used to be like, yeah, so some states, like you have to buy liquor at a state liquor store. That's definitely Utah. I mean, it's LDS thing. Like
our town's a wet town, so we could buy liquor except on after 9 on 80 day and not on Sundays.
Dude, that's how Connecticut was up until about 10 years ago. They finally got rid of that like blue law that they had from way back when, because you couldn't, so that you could buy alcohol after 9, and then they started including Sundays because the liquor stores realized they stood to make a lot of money by allowing it,
I don't know the time limit here. I know it's 6 a.m. I think, but I don't know the top end time limit. But we can't buy it on Sunday, and we can only buy liquor at a liquor store.
Yeah.
So there's this funny thing I don't know if it's just a Texas thing, but I never noticed it before I moved here. They have tequila flavored wine. They have rum flavored wine in
What?
in Walmarts. Because you could buy wine and beer in a Walmart. So they have like these, if you don't read it, you think it's spiced rum. But it's
weird.
Wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pissed.
There's in Hawaii, you can buy liquor anywhere. Like you go into Target, Walmart, there's liquor,
That's
there's
how
beer,
California was.
there's wine everywhere you go.
If you want to get liquor, your best bet is just go to a liquor store.
Yeah.
I mean, you should anyway. You're gonna save money, unless you're looking for something in a plastic bottle that has a handle on it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I always have expensive taste with that shit, so I always have to go to like a nice specialty place. Heron says, "Do you like Firestone beer? That stuff is everywhere here in SoCal."
Firestone Walker.
I don't know.
Yes, Hercules.
Yeah, I've never had that.
I do.
My favorite bourbon is probably the liquor store I used to work at. I used to work part-time at when I was in the restaurant industry. Was they used to go? She used to go to Kentucky every year and to the different distilleries and choose. She would taste right out of the barrels, the different bourbons, and she would choose 2 barrels, and they would buy the whole thing. And then one of them she always bought at barrel strength. So whatever it had been distilled at and aged at, they would just take it and put it in a bottle. And then she would sell, like they would number all of the bottles, and they had very special labels on it. And then the other one they would just bottle as normal. So they basically bring it to 90 proof. They water it down, whatever it is, get out all the impurities. So one of the last times I had it was Four Roses. Single barrel select barrel strength. It was like some of the best bourbon I've ever drank in my life. So good. I'm actually really sad I gave it to my friend when I left Hawaii because I didn't want the bottles to break in the move and everything. So, and you can't bring it on a plane. So it's just like, here you go, man. Like, here's the best bottle of bourbon I've ever had. I love you. And he's like, thanks, dude. It was like a $70, $80, $85 bottle. It's really, really good. Like, not overly crazy expensive, but just enough.
I like scotch. I like whiskey. Beer is my the darker the better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Firestone's got some good stuff. Who makes the Arrogant Bastard?
Stone's great.
Arrogant
great.
Bastard is kill.
Yeah.
There's a place in Truckee, California called 50/50 Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
And they have it's called a Bart, barrel aged, really tasty.
Nice.
And I was walking through a store. You can't get it here. And I was walking through a store here, and I went to go get some cider because I like cider. And I just finished a ride, and it was hot. It was like 106, I think, that day. And I wanted something nice and light and cool.
Yeah.
And as I'm walking out with this 6-pack of cider, I look over and there's a bottle of 50/50 sitting there. And I almost lost my mind. I paid like $25 for that pint.
Nice.
And it was so worth it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's something, like when there's something that's so good, like you don't even care how much it costs. You're like, just give it to me because it's gonna be the best.
Well, and theirs are they're a microbrew. So this was a bottle of 2017.
Oh, okay.
And so it had been aged for 5 years. Oh my God. Oh, that and Allagash Curo, which is like,
Allagash is great.
have you had the Allagash Curo?
Yeah,
That stuff is expensive.
it is, but it's worth it.
I had a pint. Last time I bought a pint was like $28. So worth it.
Heron says my favorite beer is Newcastle Brown. That's cute.
It's actually pretty good.
It is good, but yeah, it's funny. It's a normie beer, but it's good.
You know what's surprisingly good is Yingling.
Yeah, Yingling's good. Yep, refreshing.
Yeah.
It's like very refreshing.
I was surprised.
Yeah,
because they
and they have a brown too, or an amber. Yingling
They
amber.
just opened a brewery down here.
Ooh,
And
nice.
everybody lost their minds.
Mhm.
Oh my God, it's here! This billboard, that's here, and everybody's freaking out, and standing in line to get a hold of it. A case of it, and like it was all selling out. I'm like, oh my God, how good is this stuff? And I drank it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's good.
Right.
All right.
Well, it's
But
one that was originally, I think, from Philly or like from
up there, that area,
Yep.
I think.
So for a while, it was only there, and once it came out, like everyone knew about it, or like they had it when they visited that area, and then because the same thing happened in Connecticut. Like once they started shipping up north, like all the bars were starting to carry it on tap, and everyone was like, "Oh, give me a Yingling!" Now the hype is died.
And now it's just a beer.
Yeah.
At Walmart.
Yeah.
It was like that, and when I was back in Cali, there I could get a hold of Pliny the Elder.
I've never had that one.
And so it's apparently one of the best IPAs ever made. I mean, like critics rave about it. Like it's the best thing ever made. And they go off into all these flavor details and all this nerdy beer crap that I'm like, it tastes really good. I don't know what you're talking about. And people will stand in line for 5-6 hours and places will have, limit one bottle per person.
Wow.
I got a hold of a bottle and I'm like, oh my God, is that the beer? And I drank it. I'm like, yeah, it's an IPA.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems
Cool.
like a bunch of hype.
Yeah.
Beer is just like shoes and dresses and cars for the most part. It's all name. Granted, it's good, but there's still that whole, the critics are like, well, this is, it starts off with a, very piney taste and ends with, it's like, you shut up. Does it taste good or not? And everybody wants to buy it because it's the popular brand.
Right.
And
Well,
so everybody thinks it's better because they're told it's better.
right. Well, it's just interesting because I spent a lot of time studying wines. Like for a time, I wanted to, like in the restaurant, when I was in the restaurant industry for a time, I wanted to be a master sommelier. So like studying wines and, learning how different varietals taste from different parts of the world. And there's a bit of snobbery to it because based on like climates, altitude, rain, if there's a drought season, like especially in California, if there's been fires that year, it will totally affect the taste of certain grapes because the skins hold the smoke.
Fires that year.
Well, yeah, I know it's but depending how bad they are and if they like really blow into like certain areas, like it's
Fires in Napa? What?
it's just cool. Like there's like I said, there's a bit of snobbery to it, and if you have the knowledge, it's neat. And I think beer started doing that same thing. Like once microbreweries became so popular, people are like, oh yes, like the taste of like burnt rubber and oh totally, like dried mint on a 30-degree Burgundy day. Quite,
Finishes off with a bit of pine on the back of your chest. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Just stop. And then everybody's like, oh my God, I taste that. It's like, no, you don't. You don't have
Yeah.
a food that man
No,
just said.
you don't.
I could have given you a bud and if he'd have said it was great, you'd have, but and there's like, there's $30 bottles, pints of beer that I've had that was one of my favorites.
Yep.
Arrogant Bastard is like my third favorite beer.
Yep.
And it's like $5 a pint.
Yeah.
And
Cheap. It's good, but yeah.
They're not even a microbrew. That's mass produced at this point.
Yeah, they're big now. They were at one point, but yeah, now they're just and like there's a lot of places that are just owned by Anheuser-Busch now that like market as microbrew, but they're distributed by AB. Like it's just like Kona Brewing is not a microbrew. They're distributed by Anheuser-Busch. Like
Kona, Maui Brewing Company though.
Maui's good.
Maui, their coconut porter.
That's a good one. There's you should check it like the Big Island Brew House. If you're ever on Big Island, you should go to Big Island Brew House in Waimea. It's so good. Like you can get all their stuff on the islands, and he will go to like to shows around the United States. He'll bring stuff. He makes some of the best stuff, and he actually made was it it was an imperial stout, imperial bourbon stout made in our barrels. Like he took the bourbon barrels and aged the stout inside the cask. It was so good. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, we went to Maui Brewing Company. I wish you could get their stuff on the mainland. God, I'd fly to Maui just to get that. And I bought a bottle of, because they had the coconut porter, they had an imperial.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. So I bought it. And then I got to the airport and realized you can't bring those on the plane.
Yeah.
Because it was not like a sealed production.
Right.
So a bottle, like the jugs.
The growler. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I chugged half of that.
Can't let it go to waste.
Standing in line at the TSA. So
too funny.
I don't if you know what an imperials are super rich.
Yeah.
Super rich.
Yep.
So I wasn't like, I was a little intoxicated, but it made me a little sick because, like I said, super rich, super thick. Imperial stouts are like drinking breakfast.
Yeah. It's not, you don't chug imperial stouts. At least you're not supposed to.
No, you shouldn't ever. It is not good for your tummy.
Yep.
But
There's-
you know, a nice lukewarm room temperature imperial stout on a cold ass day in the snow.
Yep. Hell yeah. Taking my sunglasses off. Need to see.
Mine are in the truck.
That's what Rock said. He's like, "Oh, mine are outside in the car." I was like, "Fine."
It's too late. I'm just too lazy to go get them. Honestly, I just don't care.
No, you're good. You're good, man. I don't blame you. You guys ever had like an extra añejo tequila?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, if you ever want to like treat yourself to something really nice, it's sipping tequila. It's not something that you would like make a margarita with. I mean, you could, but it would be like, why would you do that?
I don't do tequila.
But it's like, no, but tequila is good if you just drink tequila. If you drink beer and then have like a couple shots of vodka and then end your night with tequila, like you're gonna hate it. Like there's nothing good about that.
I don't like the flavor of tequila. I've had good tequila.
Listen to this. So extra añejos, because they're aged longer, they sort of take on more of a smoky flavor, even like maybe close to like a mezcal or even scotch. Like it's so good. It almost doesn't taste like tequila. The Don Julio 1942 that you see in like the Ballers show all the time. It's expensive. It's like $120 a bottle, but it's good. It's like Añejo and Blanco are better for margaritas. Yeah, Blanco is probably ideal, but Añejo's got flavor, but Añejos are still like
Tequila.
I don't know.
It's still tequila.
Pussy. He's a beer man.
No, I mean, like I said, I like liquor. I mean, I'll drink some moonshine. I'll drink some, 151 straight. I'll drink, scotch. Everclear. I've had, I 2 shots of Everclear one time. Hated life, but I did. It's just, nah.
Yeah.
Tequila ain't my thing.
We used to start in college. We used to start our spring weekend. It was like the weekend before finals. Like it was like a big party weekend. We'd just start that weekend off with a shot of 151, and then hope we remembered, everything by the end. It was
when I was 19. We used to go shock people here. I used to go like line dancing, like dude, 4 or 5 nights a week.
Really?
Oh yeah, loved it. And we would, my buddy was 21. We would take his car. He would buy me a personal of Bacardi, just clear Bacardi, little personal pocket size ones.
Yeah.
We'd get to the club. As we're parking, I am just chugging it. It's
the only way you can line dance anyway.
Throw that away. By the time we hit the door, I'm tipsy. He's he's practically holding me up. But we knew the bouncers. So they let me in. He would drink while we were there. So by the time we left, he was drunk and I would drive home.
That's a pretty nice system.
Yeah, talk about a system. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Funny.
Newslad, Trace Generalized Achilles words. Yeah, that's good. Tried Clase Azul as well. That's another good one. Or Herradura is another good one that I've used, that I've drank. I was never, Night Cypher says, I was never much for drinking, but when I did, it was bourbon and cola or Jaeger. Jaeger's reserved for when people die. If someone dies, you take a little nip of Jaeger and just you pour one back. That's how you do it.
Like,
oh, that is so horrible.
It's bad and it fucks you up in a different way.
Oh no, it's just the flavor. It's like if somebody just ate a bunch of licorice for like a week and then pissed in your mouth. No.
Exactly.
All that stuff is garbage.
But that's the point, though. Jaeger's not something you like sit down and have like after work. Like that's how you end your night's partying. You're like, Jaeger, yes sir.
No,
yes sir. One for the road.
One for the road.
That stuff is
fucked up on home.
No, I don't mean garbage like it's bad liquor. I mean it is, but I mean like just the flavor. Why would you do that to your? Why do you hate your body?
Yo, Silvar said, yeah, got to keep it in the freezer. Absolutely.
It
It's
still
much.
tastes like but you people eat Mike and Ike's, don't you? Not Mike and Ike's. What am I thinking of? What are those
Oh, I know.
black licorice candies?
Good. No.
Good and plenty's.
Good and plenty's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I used to.
Ugh.
Yeah.
People that drink Jaeger eat Good and plenty's, and you're just horrible people.
You're just awful people. That shouldn't exist. Terrible.
Definitely terrible people. Jaeger is what hell is like. Warm, cold body to Caribou Lose. Oh,
Caribou
151
Lose.
Malibu and pineapple.
Oh, man.
That'll sneak up on you.
I
Caribou Lose and AMFs. I don't know if y'all ever had an AMF.
AMF.
Adios, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm sure
Oh,
I have.
yes.
Remind me.
It's got white tequila or white silver, whatever.
Silver
just
tequila.
clear tequila. Thank God you can't taste it. Rum, clear rum, vodka, gin.
Yep.
Something
Blue Curacao.
else. Blue
Isn't that a Long Island iced
Curacao.
tea?
Blue Curacao.
Blue Curacao.
Sweet and sour.
Or like a smidge. I wouldn't even.
Yeah, no, but it's there. It's there. You can taste it if it's made right.
It's just.
Yeah,
and
Four
like
Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
and
Yeah,
something else. But and 151.
Yes.
And
Sometimes.
those you drink them, you're like, wow, if they're made right, you can taste there's alcohol. You're like, oh yeah, there's alcohol in here, whatever. And you're like, oh, I'm getting a little intoxicated. And 5 minutes later, that 151 just comes up behind you and just
It hits you right in the back of the head.
Like for how much is in there?
Yeah, after you've had your second one.
For how much is actually in there? It doesn't really taste that strong.
No, it doesn't.
It tastes very light. And
It
so
sneaks up on you.
smacks you in the face like a
Yep.
brick wall.
There was a club in this town I used to live in, a little tiny hole in the wall, and it was like Hood Fabulous. And I used to bounce, but I bounced for liquor. We knew the owner. The owner would get me drunk all night, and then when it was time to get everybody to go home, there was always like about a half hour before there was always some drama. And by that time, I was just drunk. I had already had 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah.
Couple shots, and I'm like, I'm ready to go anyway. And they were like, Brian, him. And I just run up and start swinging on people. God, I was so stupid back then.
You're the guy at like 20 minutes till closing. Drink him up. Drink him up. Get out of here.
I can
Nope.
just
I was the guy that sat
imagine.
there quietly and waited for the owner to tell me who wasn't listening.
Yeah, I can just imagine the bartender just going like him. He fucking rocks his shit off the bar stool.
It wasn't even like secret. He'd be like loud and point right at him. The guy'd be looking right at him as he's pointing at him, not seeing me coming from over here. And I'm a big dude. I was 230, 240 at that point, 6'4", coming at you full speed, drunk. So I'm like limber and not feeling a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not slowing down before I hit you.
Damn, are you 6'4"?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Jesus.
It's a big boy.
Yeah,
Oh man.
You don't want a 250 pound, 240 pound, 6'4" drunk guy hitting you.
No. Nope.
Everybody else kind of slows down a little bit and kind of gets in that position where they don't get hurt. I'm like,
Sounds like a win streak.
I had a guy he stole my jacket off me while we were outside. I'm drunk because it was a night that ended with a T, and every night, and I'm taking my jacket off, and I had behind me, I had one arm out of the sleeve. He grabs it off my other arm and runs. And I just stood there and looked at him like, this did not seriously happen. It took me a good 10 seconds. Everybody's like, dude. I'm like, what? So I ran, chased him, tackled him. Cops got called. They arrested him. Shook their head at me.
Someone taller than me. Yes.
How tall are you?
6'3". She's 6'3".
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive. Big ladies.
Oh, nice.
Big
Your
people.
hair changed. You have longer hair. You guys have been talking about that.
Yes, I've been working on it. Oh, God.
Yeah.
See, I
Shags
have
is collecting us giants. Yep. Yeah, I got these awesome giant friends now. Silvar is big boy too.
Not.
Because when we go to Orlando, or Silvar, are you going to Orlando?
Wait, are you going to Orlando?
Yeah. You guys got to come up to Utah, pick me up, and then we'll go.
All right,
No.
you pay for gas for the road trip. I'll go. I'll make it up there. It might be a little snug with you and. Good God, who all's going?
You
Why is my
and
brain-
Herbs are driving, right?
Herbs.
You two?
Yeah, me, Herbs, and my brother. God, why my
Okay.
brain just shut down right there? I'm going because Herbs is like half hour south of me, I think.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going down to pick him up. Then we're driving to South Carolina.
Oh, damn. So how long you guys how long is your trip gonna be? Like, what is
total or
total? Like, what do you?
half hour to get him, and then I want to say 16 hours to South Carolina. 14
Really?
or 16
That's it?
hours. That's it.
Well,
halfway
I don't
across the
know.
country. Yeah, it's about 16 hours. And then we're staying the night at my mom's. And then we're grabbing my little brother and leaving there. And it's about a 6-hour drive down to Orlando. And then the way
Okay.
back, we're leaving Orlando, going to South Carolina, literally kicking my brother out the truck and hoping he, rolls and just going straight through. That's going to be like
Okay.
22-hour drive. We're going to stop when we get tired and at a rest stop and just lay the seats back or
Right.
the weather's nice. I'm going to jump back in the bed of the truck.
I was gonna say you gotta hope you just get some nice weather and you can lay in the back.
That's what I did when I went down to the Keys. I just kind of I took a week off of work and drove east. I ended up in Key West. And I just drove, I'm like, okay, I drove until I got tired and then I found a closest rest stop to me and pulled over, busted out my little camping stove, cooked up some grub and
That's awesome.
went to bed in the bed of the truck, woke up, made coffee. Yeah.
Late Art's here. How's it going, Late Art? Good to see you.
Orlando is that's a giant.
Yeah, another 6'3" big guy. When is this Orlando thing? October 30th, right?
30. Is that on a Saturday or a Sunday?
Sunday. I remember because Halloween's on a Monday.
Yeah. It's on. Okay. We had the same exact conversation like 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm thinking of the wrong date. Yeah, it's on Sunday, October 30th.
Yep. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. What have you RSVP'd for your
I haven't, no. That's the only thing I haven't done. But I need to get on it and just finalize everything.
I don't know what I'm okay. I mean, because they have 2 slots, but it's like I want to see people that are probably going to get the first one, but I want to see people that are going to get the second one. So I don't know. I'm trying to see what's going on with the after party.
Well, yeah, that and I feel like whatever, kind of gauge where people are and when they're going or what slot they're going, and then maybe try and do something, separate from that. If after, you know what I mean? Try and
there's going to be plenty of time after because it ends at 6.
Yeah. So
well, I know. Well, probably 8. It's 2 to. I don't know. I'm waking up early. I'm going on a ride. Oh, dude. How are you getting down there? You flying?
Plane. Yeah.
Suck. I'm getting up early. I'm going on a ride Saturday morning.
Okay.
And then we are going. I know Orge is going with me. I don't know who else is going yet, but we are going. Going to the range.
Oh, nice.
Going to go play with my pew-pews. I'm like, hey, anybody wants to go bring some money for range fees and ammo, and I'll let you play with my pew pews.
Nice.
Those pew pews.
Pew, pew.
My beautiful decoration pieces behind me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those
Actually,
are
I'm
sweet,
just
man.
bringing that one. That one I the whole camera thing is really hard. I'm never laughing at YouTubers again. That one probably won't be finished being built by then.
Wait, what's this? Can anyone swing by Europe and get me? I want to go to Orlando.
Yeah, I'll drive on over on my way.
Yeah, we'll
Just
hop in
drive.
our-
Meet you halfway in the ocean.
Codenomics will ride his bike over there, and you can hop on his bike handles.
I'll have the bike in the back of the truck. And
do you have names for your pew pew friends?
for my pew pews,
Yeah.
that one is FN 2199.
Get out here.
Oh.
Sorry. God. That's FN 2199. That one is Rudolph.
Oh.
And then my Glock clone that I have is Dr. Who's.
Doctor Who's.
Yeah. All my handguns are named after My Little Pony.
Okay.
I have daughters, okay?
That's fair.
I got my first gun when my oldest daughter was 8.
Mm-hmm.
And so she named it Rainbow Dash.
Nice.
Because I had taken and the grooves on the slide, the
Mhm.
writing, I had filled it in with this like baby blue coloring. It looked really cool.
Mhm.
And it was like the color Rainbow Dash aside from the rainbow part. And so she named it Rainbow Dash. And then when I bought her on her 10th Christmas, I bought her a pistol, and she named it Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie
It's a
Pie.
little Walther P22.
Yeah.
And it's small and cute, and so it's Pinkie Pie. And then my Glock clone that I just built is Dr. Hooves.
That's cool.
So yeah, I haven't named the shotgun yet. My big guns don't, they just kind of whatever names.
Yeah.
But I haven't. As I knock everything off my damn wall. I haven't named this one yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Good
let's
news
see.
is if you ever get swatted, you'll like.
God, no, that's bad news. Good God.
Right.
I get swatted and it's going to turn out all bad. You kick in that door and it's, yeah, I'm not going to say,
Game-
excuse me, are you the police?
Game over, man.
Well, to be fair, the ARs, the bottom one's not done being built.
Yeah.
The top one isn't racked. The shotgun, though, that's my home defense. Those aren't home defense guns. Those are range toys.
Okay.
The shotgun is my good luck if you walk through my door.
Okay.
So I should never have to use that. I probably never have to use that. But, you know, unless I'm in my bedroom. If I'm in my bedroom, then Dr. Hooves is the one that you get to be introduced to.
Yeah. Hell is...
Hey, chat, name my shotgun.
Yeah. Let's name it.
That's literally how I named Rudolph.
Look
I
around and
posted a
find
picture
out.
of it on Twitter or on Instagram. I'm like, name it. And somebody's like, Rudolph. I'm like, that's stupid. You can tell it's still named Rudolph. Only wearing the special events. What are you wearing? I only wear mine to special events too. Oh, heels. Okay, sorry.
I have
My
a.
weapons are usually named "Fuck Around and Find Out."
What's that?
I said most of my weapons are usually named "Fuck Around and Find Out."
This will be.
I named my bike. Was it Inaa?
Inada?
Inaa. INA''A. It's I need an adult.
Oh.
But I'm like, Inaa. I'm like, kind of went with like a Hawaiian kind of apostrophe there.
When someone comes through Codenomics office door.
Office, living room, you know.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right,
Oh shit.
there it is.
Ronald
Applejack.
Vader. Applejack?
Wait, oh crap. Mossy or Remy? No, that's not okay. All right, we need Ronald. Okay, I'm kind of. We can't go with ponies because ponies are only for the handguns. So, but I will name my next handgun Applejack. And hopefully
Applejack?
every time I squeeze the trigger, it'll go. Oh wait, Applejack's not a male, isn't it? Applejack's a girl.
I don't know. I don't watch My
I
Little
don't know.
Pony.
I'm not a brony.
No, I have 2 daughters. Again, I have a 16-year-old and a 5-year-old. I have seen a lot of My Little Pony. Well, the Doctor Who's. There's a Doctor Who pony, which is kind of cool. Applejack is not the big brother. That's the. See, I don't watch it that much.
I don't watch it at all.
He's only goes, yup.
What?
Applejack's big brother, Big Macintosh. Big Macintosh is the big brother.
Big Macintosh. Okay.
Yeah, and there's like a steroid roid raging pony. His name is like something bulk bicep or something.
Are you sure?
I am not going to retain any of this information.
Oh, you will when you see bulk biceps. Hold on. I'm dropping this one in the.
Sounds like a My Little Pony fever dream.
There. Look at your hair. I look away, everything's fine. I come back, it's Cousin It.
This is emo shag. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Dude. So my daughter's watching it, and in the background, there's this pony like weightlifting. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I can barely see this, but where is it? There we go. It looks like some like Ren and Stimpy characters.
Bulk biceps. I'm
Bro,
like, dude,
what the fuck is that?
that is actually in the My Little Pony show. He's like in the background. I'm like, what is happening?
Am I drunk? No, I'm not. I wish. I need to
Live in my 2006 emo phase.
Yeah, we're talking about My Little Pony.
Oh my god. It's like the
Grudge is here.
My Chemical Romance like days where I'm like, oh god, like I just can't believe how hard life is. Like fuck the system. The Grudge is here. I gotta represent some hair for nice coat.
I don't know why that.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, I hit my mic and.
Yeah, God.
You're talking about ponies, Nate. Want to fight about it?
We're talking about ponies because ponies are hella masculine, man.
We're talking about ponies because my guns are named after ponies.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that makes it better.
Hey, I like My Chemical Romance. I did too when I was 16.
Hey. They're on my heavy lift mix.
They're still going on tour right now, actually, I think.
Are they?
There. What is My Chemical Romance thing?
I mean, I listened to Bullet for my Valentine too when I broke up with my chick, or my chick broke up with me. That's my jam.
Something happened that day.
I actually do have some My Chemical Romance on my lifting mix.
I've been listening to the same music for years now. Like I just haven't changed.
It's just your niche.
I have the Welcome to the Black Parade and that Na 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 song.
Yeah.
Like great good.
Bullet for my Valentine.
My Chemical Airborne Toxic Fallout at the Disco. Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend that it's not a band I wouldn't listen to.
Right.
Oh, I got Tears Don't Fall on my workout mix too.
There's
I think that's literally the only bowl for my Valentine's song I like.
there's plenty of bands I was listening to back in the day, like Yellow Card, My Chemical Romance, Taking Back Sunday, a little bit of Fallout Boy, what was it? Matchbook Romance was another band.
See, Fall Out Boy, I never really. Fall Out Boy's not. They don't have. I don't want to say not good. I'm just gonna say good. They don't have good music, but they have like kind of pump music.
Mhm.
It's got that rhythm where it'll get you going.
Yeah.
But aside from like at the gym or when I really get pumping on the bike, you won't catch me listening to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should see some of the stuff that I got on my damn lift mix. I got Limp Biscuit on my weightlifting mix.
Nice.
You probably know a song too. The only song he's thinking about it.
Well, there's a bunch that it could be.
No.
Like
No.
it could be Rollin'. It could be.
Ew, people
Break
listen to that
Stuff.
song like not ironically.
Yeah. It could be Break Stuff. It
It's
could
break
be
stuff. It's break stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 100% break stuff. I got Baby Metal on my weightlifting mix.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Huh? You haven't heard Baby Metal? Or is that just a shock that I have? Oh, dude, Baby Metal's off the hook.
Sorry, I probably have heard of them. I'm so bad at song titles, names, and artists. If I had a trivia in that matter, I would fail miserably.
Baby Metal is 3 Japanese, what are they called? Idols. You know the Japanese idols?
Yep.
There are 3 Japanese idols, like or J-pop kind of girls, but with this like really good metal band behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me chocolate. That's the one that is on my that no Majinai.
Slipknot, Korn, Evanescence, Green Day, and a few other bands I'm forgetting. Yeah. Yep. There's a few good Slipknot songs that I like. They're a good band.
I got a bunch. Yeah, I got a bunch of, Volbeat, The Who, the HU Who. Not that Who.
Wrong Who.
I bet Jags likes the Offspring. I did
have
back
Offspring
in the day.
on there.
Yeah. I listen to soundtracks too. Actually, the majority of the music I listen to now doesn't have words. I'll just listen to movie soundtracks or like bands like This Will Destroy You or Explosions in the Sky. I love those kind of bands.
Yeah, no, the HU, not the Who. I
listen to Man of War when I work out. Nice. Sabaton is great as well. Yeah.
Some of my favorite workout bands, Austrian Death Machine and Eskimo Cowboy.
I'm trying to think of a couple other bands. In Flames and Soilwork were 2 bands that you listened to like so much back in the day. In Flames is still together, but their music isn't nearly as good as it was. But they're like, they're from Europe. Sabaton is awesome. Yeah, Sabaton's cool.
I never got into Sabaton.
Also, like, what's it called? What's the name of that band? Eddie. Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden's a great band too. Van Halen, yep.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to what's it called the other day. I know everybody's gonna like clown, but Five Finger Death Punch the other day. Five Finger Death Punch, Megadeth, The Who, HU Who. They were in Dallas the other day, and it rained. And my daughter, who was the main reason I was going, she got scheduled at work that day, so she couldn't go. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to go without her. That'd be wrong.
Oh shit! I just got distracted by Twitter.
Twitter.
Yo, what's up, Doomsday? He's like, I'll be around if I do fall asleep. I think he fell asleep. How the freak do you know that? Wait, what? Oh. I have no idea who that is either.
Oh, you don't know who is?
I don't.
He was mentioned in Biden's last speech. I don't care who you are. That right there is funny.
Doomsday fell asleep at his desk. Oh, that poor guy.
I have
Oh man.
never fallen asleep at my desk.
I have.
Doomsday.
I've fallen asleep standing straight up before, and then fell over.
I was how long were you standing up after you fell asleep?
It was a good 3 seconds, but I was for sure staying asleep because I knocked myself out as I was heading through the floor.
Doomsday, we're gonna try and get a raid group together either tomorrow during the day or next week for the new Destiny 2 raid. So if you want to be a part of that, I hope you can.
Just don't raid my place because we just had a conversation on why it's a bad idea.
Oh, it's a Czech folk song. You should put it in my Discord music channel because I would like to listen to it. Do I still have a music channel? We did a whole
Y'all
bunch
ever
of
heard of Y'all ever heard of Bloodywood?
Nope.
Bollywood metal band.
Oh man, really?
I can
Dude,
bust up with some stuff that like there's like it's a bluegrass metal band. I can't think of the name of them. I was actually impressed.
Do you want to see this sick fucking trailer? Speaking of Bollywood,
Have you seen RRR yet?
no. I'm gonna watch it though. After seeing this trailer, I'm gonna watch RRR this week.
Oh, is that what the trailer is?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's for another movie. But let me get it queued.
Dude,
up
RRR
here.
is off the hook. I also like Bollywood. So
I'll put this over. No, put this over here. Where's that? That goes over here.
as I look down and see what my display name still is.
Samir, not gonna work anymore. Okay. Let's see.
जल वायु अग्नि प्राचीन काल से हमारे बीच कुछ ऐसी शक्तियां हैं जो अस्त्रों में भरी हुई हैं। ये कहानी है इन सारे अस्त्रों के देवता की, ब्रह्मास्त्र, और एक ऐसे नौजवान की जो इस बात से अनजान है कि वो ब्रह्मास्त्र की किस्मत का सिकंदर है। शिवा।
Like typical like Bollywood like camp, like the weird like singing and stuff. But like what I love about it is it already looks so much better than like current Marvel shit. Like it just looks fun and fresh and like a cool, like it's something I talked about, I don't know, months ago about how like they should be like taking mythologies from other countries and making cool movies and heroes or
No, because they'll take mythologies from other countries and just rape them.
Well, I'm not saying because this is
Thor.
Yeah.
Thor is awful.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like the rest of the trailer is pretty cool.
कौन हो तुम?
जाओ तुम।
The snow scene.
Oh, I started a fire.
शिवा तुम्हारा हाथ?
ईशान, मैं आग से जलता नहीं। कुछ रिश्ता है मेरा आग से। आग मुझे जलाती नहीं। कुछ चल रहा है इस दुनिया में ईशान। कुछ पुरानी शक्तियां हैं और उनके कुछ रक्षक हैं।
सहस्र नंदिम समर्थ्यम हे नंदी अस्त्रम खंड खंड कुरु।
लेकिन एक अंधेरा भी है
Yo.
जो सब कुछ भस्म कर देगा।
हमारा सिर्फ एक मकसद,
तुम जुड़े हुए हो शिवा हमारी इस अस्त्रों की दुनिया से। क्योंकि तुम खुद एक अस्त्र अग्नि अस्त्र
स्वयं ही तू अग्नि है
अब खेल शुरू
That looks cool. That looks cool.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Have you seen like The Raid?
Yes.
Ong-Bak?
Yep. Oh, Ong-Bak is one of my favorite. The Protector. It's one of my favorite movies. Yeah.
They're so corny, but they're just.
Well, that
Dude,
Protector scene where he
Tony
fights
Jaa.
50 guys like at
Tony
once.
Jaa is just so skilled.
Yep.
No wire work at all.
Yep.
No stunt double.
That's
No
what I watched a documentary
trampoline.
on Tony Jaa. Like I think it was like the DVD behind the scenes of like that whole big like fight scene. Like he fights like 50 guys or whatever up the
Or he's like
ramps.
sliding under the truck and
Yep. Yeah. Did Bollywood make a better Eternals than Disney? Is that what this is? Basically, that's what I thought
Well,
of.
I got some like what's her name? Come on. The Red Witch chick. Scarlet Witch?
Oh,
that her name?
yeah.
Johansson?
Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, whatever. I got some of the Wanda vibes and
Yeah, from that one chick.
It's got some Marvel vibes to it.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. But I'm interested to see how they work in sort of that like Hindu mythology and stuff with like I don't know, like the superhero thing. It's because it makes me think of like he's someone who's a kind of be like that reluctant hero. Because isn't Shiva like bad? Like isn't
Is it God of
Shiva
War?
is like the god of destruction or something? I think.
I have no idea.
Shiva, also spelled. I don't care. One of the main deities of Hinduism, supreme god. Thanks for not giving me any information there.
Let's see. Represented
Okay,
various forms.
Shiva has like 8 million names.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a Jewish word as well.
He's both great master of fertility. He has both poison and medicine. Oh God, so okay, maybe it's not what I thought, but I don't know.
Member of the Holy Trinity. So Shiva's apparently a good god.
Okay. Well, yeah, he just seems like a classic like reluctant hero, doesn't understand his powers or why he has them, and then has to learn to fight against a bunch of other people who have like mastered their powers essentially. And
with dancing.
Yeah.
I wasn't even making fun of it. I love the Bollywood dances.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it looks cool. Someone sent that to me randomly and I was like, this looks really cool, like better than anything that's coming out right now. Like I'll give it a chance. But yeah, and then everyone was talking about RRR and I haven't seen it, but I want to watch it this weekend.
Chris Gore had mentioned it and I'm like, okay. And I watched it and I'm like, dude, that was one thing that really annoys me about Bollywood movies, and I don't understand why they do it, is the dubbing.
Yeah.
The dubbing over their own, like it's they record the movie and then they record the audio and then they dub it over badly.
Yeah. I guess
like
that's
you
the
don't
point.
even change the language. You're dubbing your own audio badly. And it gets confusing too, especially in RRR. I got lost a couple times because I don't know how things work over there, but apparently people have like multiple names that they go by.
Oh, okay.
And so 1 minute he's calling his best friend this, and then all of a sudden he's calling him that, and then he's referring to him when he's talking to somebody else as another name. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
who are we talking about? And it's not in English. So I'm like, it would be easier if it's in English. But I'm reading it. I'm like, then I'm reading it. I'm seeing one name, and he's saying a different name. I'm like, dude, what the hell is happening here?
Well, there's in many languages, names are considered a different, many different words and cultures. I guess sakura could also be a name, but also a flower. Also,
Well,
a
I mean,
tree.
like somebody will have 3 names or 2
Yeah.
names. I don't know if it's like a formal thing.
Mhm.
Like, I know you, so I call you this, but then I really know you, so I call you. I don't know if it's that.
Or maybe it's even like shortened version of it. Like my name is Thomas, but people
Well,
call me
it wasn't
Tom,
even like
or-
it wasn't even like close.
right.
That was
Okay.
my first thought. It'd be like, Richard and Dick. It's like completely different.
Right.
Yeah, no,
William
not
or
like
Billy?
not like a shortened version of the name.
It'd be like William or Billy, though, right?
It wasn't even close enough to be that. But I don't know. Especially watching some foreign movies, one thing that's a little weird too is not understanding the cultures.
Yeah.
Because apparently when men in India or in that area are really good friends, you would think that they're gay. I mean, like really close physically, like, dude, that's a little awkward kind of thing. And I'm like, these guys become best friends. I'm like, oh, okay. Like whatever. It doesn't bother me, but I just wasn't expecting that.
Right. Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah. I mean, the guy's like sitting there, and his arm is like between the guy's legs, and he's like, so what's her name? I'm like, wait, so they're not gay? God, make up your mind. I just pick a lane here.
That's how I'm going to talk to you in Orlando. I'm like sit right next to you and like have my.
Dude, watch RRR, and you will the scene that I'm talking about. You'll be like, oh yeah, they're not. Wait, what's happening?
Okay.
So that's okay. You can snuggle up in Orlando. I don't mind. Shags is tired.
Oh man, I am tired. I love these streams. I think 2 hours is good. Like, good member stream. I don't know. Like, how do other creators do about the same, or is it longer? Do you do any other members only streams, Code?
Not like this.
No.
I don't know if anybody. I've never seen anybody actually do like a hey, everybody just come on.
Yeah. Heron says that's how I'll talk to y'all. I'd be intimidated. Be like, hey.
I won't be. I'm taller.
Right? Yeah.
That's kind of try an edge. But you can still throw hands.
It's taller. It's taller.
It's taller.
I'll take it. I see some of these people that are like looking up to their girlfriends. I'm like, that's gotta be so awkward.
Right. Heron, are you going to Orlando, or are you not? Is anyone here besides Code and I going to Orlando? Or like in the chat?
What's in Orlando? What's going on?
The Geeks and Gamers meetup.
Oh, no.
Well, anyways.
Fine then. Everybody stop.
Fine.
That's fine, Heron. I'll wear heels too. It's 2022.
Right? I wear heels, I'm telling you. Oh, you have to work? Boo. Take vacation time.
I think Corey was taller than me. Yeah, Corey was taller than me, I think. It's rare that I see. That's one thing too. People in Texas, dudes in Texas, are tall.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not like literally everybody, but there's more dudes around my height here than there are in California.
Interesting. I wonder why that is.
Corn-fed boys, I guess. It was kind of a shock, I go on a walk into my church and I'm like, I can't see over everybody's head. I liked it. And it's good for someone my height to walk into a room and not be the tallest one.
Yeah.
Like one day I want to visit Japan, and that's gonna be so awkward for me.
Oh, you'll be like a god to them.
It's gonna be so awkward.
Oh,
But I really want to go. But then most places it's just like I'm like in 11% of the human population.
jeez. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm 6'1", so I'm not like giant or anything. But it's always. I'm usually like one of the taller people around, and it's nice. But when I come across someone who's bigger than me, I'm just like, oof, wow.
I got a buddy. He's 6'10".
What?
I love
huge.
going places with him because everybody stares at him, not me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's real weird where I look up. I'm like, yeah. So this is how normal people feel.
Right.
It's awkward. And he's big too. He's not like tall, skinny. He's like tall, big.
Yeah.
And he's a cop.
Oh, dude, that's got to be one scary cop.
6'10" cop.
It runs like a gazelle, just like the.
Nah, he don't do a whole lot of running. He's a big boy. I mean, he's not like a big boy, but I don't think he's a runner.
Well, you'd have to be like just a big at 6'10", like to some extent, you'd have to be pretty big.
Can you imagine
just
that
like,
raging bull coming at you?
ooh. Yeah,
he's the type that he's the type that you see those the body cams of the cops like, God damn it, he's making me run.
Yeah.
And tases him like, shouldn't have made me run.
Yeah.
He's the type that'll run back to his truck and just tase you from out the window.
I want to go to Japan and creep them out. Oh, you totally should.
Oh yeah, you would like freak everybody out even more than I would. Like, oh, a tall guy. Oh my God, look at that woman.
Everyone would be like, the thing is they would just like, there'd be people constantly like pulling you aside. Can we take a picture? Like that's what they would do.
No, that's exactly what they do.
Yeah, and blondes, like if you're a blonde, they would same thing. They don't know what blondes look like. They're like aliens to them. I mean, they know what they look like, but there's none around.
This thing is like blondes, darker toned people.
Yeah,
like a couple of other things that they're really like hyped up on and want to take a picture with you for some reason. You in China as well.
It's gonna be so awkward one day when I go because I'm not like tall, skinny. Like I'm tall and big. I'm wide. Yeah. I'm a beefy boy. So I'm like 5 Japanese guys. And one of their
ain't that short, goddamn.
I'm talking width and height. I mean, you're talking like what 3'4"?
Probably fit 3 in width size, and then like 3 more on top.
I'm a wide dude, and I'm wide this way, and then wide this way, and then this way.
Oh my God!
What is Cloud talking about over there? Oh,
I wish to climb the mountain.
Oh, just gonna.
Doesn't sound like he's not disappointed.
No, not me. Not me. Here on.
Me too, man. I fill doorways.
My dad is like 6'6", I think.
Oh, man. I wish I could feel what that's like for a day. Maybe I could just go put some heels on. I could probably figure it out. But
I wish I could be taller, just what I am. I'm a short thing. I really am a short thing.
How tall are you?
5'4".
How short are you?
5'4". Oh no. He's just little guy.
Just a little guy.
Oh,
a little round guy.
It's
like a roly poly.
Roly poly.
I feel bad for my daughters because they're both like my oldest daughter's like she's tall. Poor kid's built like me. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
And my youngest one, she's gonna be, she's gonna be pretty tall. I mean, she's gonna push 6 foot probably, and she's a damn ginger.
Just fucking your kids up, Code. What the hell?
I know. God, and my oldest looks. I mean, her face looks just like me. She's built like me. She's broad. She's got broad shoulders, and she's a beefcake, and she's tall. And I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry, girls. I am so sorry for all the crap you're gonna deal with your entire lives.
Yeah, but now you're setting the example. You're being active. You're getting out there. You're dropping the weight. They have a good role model. They're a good dad. You know.
I don't know about good role model, but they're gonna have a skinnier dad.
Okay, that's
And,
fair.
well, my oldest, she grew up. I'm not worried about my oldest. She's chill. She knows how to handle herself. She's smart. She can shoot really well. My youngest is the one that's going to be a nightmare when she grows up. She's going to be an absolute nightmare. She's the one we're worried about.
What was that light that just came on?
Me?
Yeah.
I closed a tab.
Oh.
I was just adjusting my what do you guys keep calling it? My bisexual lighting?
Yeah.
Bisexual lighting.
I don't know what color do you guys want me to go with next time we do this?
I want you to be comfortable in your lighting. If that's the bisexual lighting, then
Fuck that. I want you to stay up all night. So blue.
A redhead, you say? My weakness. Hey, that's his daughters we're talking about, Cloud.
Not
Easy,
me.
man.
Yeah, relax, guys.
No. I think there was another redhead in the chat.
Oh.
Because I know they weren't talking about my 5-year-old.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
My bisexual mood lighting. Hold on, let me go with the bisexual mood lighting.
Sometimes I'd like to be shorter if I keep hitting my head on things. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
I'm blind. Oh my god, it's so bright. Why is it so bright? Oh god, don't switch from red lights to bisexual lighting.
Just do the Biden red and call it good.
Oh god, okay. I'm dying.
B for Bidenda.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, it's not dark enough. It's not red enough. Oh, here's one. Here, I got it. Okay. There we go.
There you go.
That speech wasn't even the problem. It was the lights. Have you guys seen the full picture of the building that was behind him? It was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was.
Red in the middle and blue on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful. Someone needs to be fired for just that. It's like, who? That's what I was tweeting earlier. I'm like, just politics aside, like honestly, politics aside, Biden, someone needs to be fired on your team.
Right.
Because they're either
the photographer, yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't just all the cameras were at that angle. Well, that angle that they had with that was one thing, but all the cameras were at that angle. You see the video? CNN even edited the lights.
Yep.
They edited so it looked pink.
Yeah.
But I'm like, someone's either extremely incompetent on his team or they work for Trump.
Yeah, secretly, yeah.
There's just no other. I mean, that was just bad.
It was weird. Even the speech was weird because they're I don't know. I think it's just because like midterms are coming up, and I think Democrats are a bit scared about what might happen, and they're just trying to dig up dirt on. They're just trying to keep Trump in the news long enough so people are enraged about Republicans and trying to spin things that way. It's all engineered in a certain way, but yeah, the design choice was weird.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be enraged about something.
Yeah.
Insert political party here. It's just that's how it is.
They're going for the Dark Brandon meme. It wouldn't surprise me just because they're trying to like do that, but be ironic, but they just totally failed.
Well, and his team is all young.
Yeah.
The PR are the PR. They're all young. They're all, and they may be going for that, but that's just not what you want to go for.
Right.
It's really not.
Night Cipher says he should have at least been in front of blue. Like,
yeah,
that's what they should have done. Like,
he's a Democrat. Put him in front of blue or red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Or green or fuchsia or
no, you can't do red, white, and blue. You can't do red, white, and blue because that's America and that's America first, and that's Trump. You can't do that. No,
it is better than V for Vendetta red.
Oh yeah, that was That's what I mean. Like, he looked like Chancellor. Was it Chancellor Sutler or whatever? Like,
First Order. I mean,
yeah,
good God, it's the First Order I'm thinking of. Yeah,
yeah.
sure. Yeah, it was too much. It was insane. It was insane. So, all right, guys.
Yeah,
I'm heading out.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate your code.
Bye, everybody. I'm all looking. I'm like, bye, chat. Get used
See
to
you,
the
man.
camera thing. Y'all have fun.
Later. Oh man, what a fun stream. I like community streams. They're fun.
You like community nights?
Hell
Good.
yeah. I
They're
worked
funny.
it out. So working out a schedule. Aurora and I were talking about it earlier. Doing community nights on Friday every other Friday. So first and third, and then Thursdays every other week. So next week will be movie night, and then skip a week, 2 Thursdays from that, another movie night, and then those alternating days, like so every other Friday, I just like take off, just no stream, just hanging games and stuff. And then same thing, like Thursdays, I left it open so that alternating Thursday after movie night would be either night off or Twitch stream if I want to. So it'll be good. Just nailing down a more solid thing, content flow.
That's good.
Says, wait, Shagsworth, why do you not like Call of Duty 3? I love that game. It was such a different game that, like, it was the first time they introduced like roles to Call of Duty. Like, you could be like a medic, sniper, you had like kits, and I didn't really like that. And they tried introducing vehicles on tiny maps. I enjoyed the campaign. I did not like the multiplayer. I thought the multiplayer was a good attempt, but it wasn't my favorite. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is probably the best multiplayer. Well, the Call of Duty 2 was the best multiplayer of that generation, and then Modern Warfare 2 was the next gen best multiplayer. And if I'm being honest, at first I thought you said Modern Warfare 3, and that was crap. That game was crap. So, anyways, so yeah, the schedule is kind of going into full effect, and will be posted in Discord so people can see. Events will start popping up so you guys can RSVP to them. Next Thursday, we're going to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. That's going to be the movie night next week. I saw that you RSVP'd, Rock, that you're interested in watching it. So if you guys want to watch it, RSVP, let us know. We'll make a whole room. We'll, be able to sit and watch. You can grab your popcorn, enjoy yourself while we, it'll just be a Discord event. It won't be a live stream or anything, because you can't live stream that.
You can't live stream movies like that.
Right.
No.
They don't like that. So yeah, World at War was a really good one, actually. World at War was a really, really good game. The campaign was one of the best.
Doesn't Amazon Prime do that? With
No,
Twitch?
you can buy it on Amazon, but it's not Prime. But Amazon Prime, you can stream that. You can do watch parties and stream.
You do watch parties. Okay.
Yep. But the people who are watching it have to log in with their Prime Twitch account. So
ridiculous.
Yeah. So yeah, there's events coming up next. So in 2 weeks on community night, we'll do a community game night. I'm not sure exactly what we'll do just yet, but maybe we'll get a discussion going on what community game we can play.
A chance for that good Among Us game you bought and never used.
That's true. I don't know. We'll see. And then same thing. So my solo show for now, the Late Night Roast, is going to be every other week as well. I'm going to start trying to up some production value on that, and also flush out some thoughts a little bit and plan out content a little bit better. Because I do want to make that Tuesday show be a more focused show, and not as ranty, but a little bit more information driven as well. So that's the plan. But of course, it all take time to to get it right and iterate properly. And then, of course, Wednesday's Midweek Hump is every week, 9 p.m. This week is Ryan Cannell from RK Outpost and Geeks and Gamers. So if you guys are like his content, you guys should come stop by next Wednesday, starting at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. That's it, guys. Join the Discord community if you're not already. And of course, Ko-Fi is open. If you're on YouTube, the links are in the description. Make sure you check them out. Everything's there. I'm sure I'm missing something. I'm sure I forgot to mention something. Shouts out to the Ko-Fi supporters right now. EmperorDoomsDay is our Ko-Fi VIP, and Aurora is our Ko-Fi sponsor. Thank you guys so much for your support, your continued support. All of my Twitch subs, thank you guys for being a part of the community and sharing your hard-earned dollars with us. It is awesome. I really appreciate it. It's going in good directions. We're doing a lot of good things.
Good things all around.
Hell yeah. But that's it. That's all I got tonight. I see you guys later.
Bye, peoples.
Yeah. Bye.
I like to put stuff online.